Hey everyone, we are in the middle of moving. It's a madhouse in here. Thankfully, you can't see most of it because most of the mess is out of this area and over by the door. But we have like boxes and boxes upon boxes of stuff right now. So it's a mess. And I'm actually going to pack up most of my recording stuff tonight after I'm done with this and might record one more tonight just so I get a little bit ahead. So it's currently Monday. You're going to see this on Thursday. All of our stuff is going away Friday. And then we'll be living out of an empty box of an apartment for 2 weeks. It'll be really exciting. But I've been vlogging all week, and I will probably have that up next Monday so you can sort of see what it's been like, us packing. And my brother-in-law is coming into town tomorrow, so that's really exciting, and he's going to help us move, and then I'll probably vlog the moving process. So kind of this whole week of packing moving will be a vlog that you will probably see next week. No promises, but that's what I'm guessing. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on Christmas yet, but I'll think of something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So today what I wanted to do for you is, since I've been packing everything, as I've just said like 18 million times, obviously you know this now, I have been going through a lot of stuff and saying, I don't need that, I don't need that, I haven't used that in 3 years, why do I still have this? So I have a big old box of empties and throwaway stuff. So I figured I would go through my empties and my trash and my trash. All of my trash. So with that, let's get started. There's some stuff in here that I've used and I finished because I loved it. There's some stuff in here that I've used and I didn't finish it and I'm throwing away because I didn't love it. And then there's some stuff in here that are just like, why do I even own this? So let's start with one of those. This is a Disney brand bubble bath. It is in the flavor Bubble Bath Berry Bliss. One day I really wanted to take a bubble bath. Oh, it smells like Kool-Aid. I really wanted to take a bubble bath one day, and my husband walked across the street to Rite Aid, and literally all they had was this, and then like Johnson's & Johnson's baby bubble bath. So I don't need it anymore though. So I am not taking this all the way back across the country with me. This is the Beyond the Zone Pro Formula Turn Up the Heat Flat Iron Protection. I think I got this as a gift with purchase at Sally's like 3 years ago maybe. Clearly, I've never used it. It is completely full. Why do I need this? Why do I still have this? I haven't been to a Sally's since I moved to Oregon. This is the Josie Maran Cleansing Oil. I freaking love this stuff. It's amazing. It's empty. I took the top apart so that I could get to all of it. I will repurchase at some point. I'm using some other cleansers right now, but amen to this. This is a travel bottle of shampoo. I don't know what kind of shampoo it was, and it has separated. Guys, I didn't know that shampoo separated. This is the Aveda Volumizing Tonic. I love this stuff. It smells awesome, but I just don't blow dry my hair that often. So things that need heat to activate, I never use. And I bought this at my very first haircut, which was my freshman year of college, so 2007. Let's count up those years. This is 7 years old. It's time to go in the trash. You saw me empty this. This is the Naked Skin from Urban Decay in number 0.5. I will say that correctly this time because last time I told you it was number 5 and that is just not correct. I love this stuff. It is completely empty. I have been using it for about 2 years though, so it probably needed to go out anyway. But we'll repurchase at some point as well. I have 2 different cleansers. First is the number 7 Beautiful Skin Cleansing Lotion. I just don't like lotion cleansers. I like balm cleansers, like oil cleansers, but lotion cleansers are just weird, I guess. Either that or this was not a very good one. So I used about this much, and then I said, this is kind of weird, and I moved on to something else. The something else onto which I moved was this cleanser from Sephora Collection. I bought this last year during the VIP sale when it was on sale for $5 plus 20% off with the VIP sale. It was very cheap, so I figured it wouldn't hurt to try it. It is a purifying cleansing gel. This was on sale when I bought it. I think they just discontinued this size though. I think the cleansing gel is still available. It's just in like a really big bottle that's like this big and it has a really weird tip on it. That's weird, but this was fine. But it smells like, I don't know, like plastic or something. So I was not excited about using it. So I didn't ever use it. I am horrible at finishing lotions. I love lotion and I use them, but I never use the same one more than like once. Because I'm weird. I don't know. I'll use one and then I'll be like, oh, that was nice. I don't want to use the same one now, so I'll use something else. Like, it's like I'm afraid of finishing something. I don't know why I'm afraid of finishing something. Now I'm just going to throw out full things of stuff instead, so that doesn't make sense. So let's talk about all the lotions I have. Vaseline Total Moisture Clean Feeling Lotion. This is like the most boring lotion I've ever used in my life. Aerie scented hand cream. My roommate in college and I used to go to Aerie like all the time. Once a month you would get a free gift, I think. Like it was a different gift every month if you were an insider or something, whatever the rewards program was. And this was one of the gifts, one of the months that we went, which means that I've had this since like junior year of college. Again, that's a long time. It's time to go. This is from Bath & Body Works. It's the Shea Cashmere Hand Cream in Secret Wonderland. I actually did carry this around in my purse for a couple months one winter, and I just never used it because every time that I used it, I was like, oh god, I really hate this scent. So why did I keep it in my purse that long? I don't know. Why did I then move it across the country with me? That doesn't even make sense. I didn't like it when I had it in Kansas the first time. I have two different body butters. I have the Bodycology in Passion Fruit, and I have the Bath & Body Works in Sweet Pea. I just never used body butter, I guess, because these are both like still full. But again, these are like 3 years old because I had them when I lived in Kansas and I moved them out here, and I think I've maybe used them once in the time that I've lived in Portland. Why would I move them home with me? Finally, for lotions, I have two different Philosophy lotions, and these have at least been well used. I have a big bottle of the Fresh Cream. This is like my favorite scent ever, and for a long time it was only available on QVC, which I never buy anything on QVC. But thankfully my mother-in-law does, and she has bought me several things of this scent from there. And this is like mostly empty, but it's also like bright yellow. It's super gross, because apparently that's what happens to Philosophy lotions when they get old. So that means this one's going out, but thankfully I have another bottle from last year, and we just started selling this at Sephora in my store, so I got a new one of those. So I have a lot of this to get through, but this one's mostly empty, and it's bright yellow, so I feel okay about throwing this one out. And the other one that I have is Unconditional Love. This is just a little tiny one. Again, my mother-in-law bought me this. This time, this came in a set of like 3 with a little fragrance and a bath gel, I think. Like they're 3-in-1, shampoo, whatever, I don't know. This I like, but again, it is old enough now that it is bright yellow. So my light just fell over. All of my stuff is not where it's supposed to be, so it's like teetering. I'm surprised it hadn't fallen over before that. I have some eyeshadows. I have 2 Clinique singles. These were both given to me by my mother when I was in high school. Yeah. I used them a lot. I used this pink one all the time. This is number 9 Rose Beam, and the bottom one is number 14 Breathless. Excuse me. Rose Beam I used to use on my lid all the time when I was in high school, but it's old. It's just old. Why do I have so much old stuff? I have 2 trios from Wet n Wild. I have a green one and a black and white one. The green one is 331 I Dream of Greenie. That's a silly name. And 385B Don't Steal My Thunder. That's this one. This one's the greenie. That was kind of obvious. This one's all broken, and I literally used it once for St. Patrick's Day, and I have way better blacks than this. Why would I keep it? This is a foundation. It's the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Glow Shears. I don't think they even make this anymore. I wore it in college. I haven't finished it. Why would I? What? Why? I have several different base and top coats. I hate base and top coats because by the time they're like half empty, they get all gloopy and horrible and you can't use them anymore. But let's go through these. This is the OPI top coat, not a quick dry top coat, not anything, just the boring top coat. It's fine, but it doesn't dry fast, so I always end up smudging my stuff. This is the China Glaze Strong Adhesion Base Coat. I really liked this. It's almost empty, like all the way down here. You can't get any more out of this, so that's why it's here. I have the Out the Door top coat. This is my favorite quick drying top coat, I think, but I haven't bought it since I've been in Portland because I don't know where to get it here. Mostly because I'm lazy and didn't like find a Sally's or anything, but I like that one a lot if you haven't tried it. I also have the Poche quick drying top coat, or I don't know how to say that. Poche, I don't know. But this one's good too, but it gets gloopy really fast. It's still like half full. You can see how much less left in there, and you can't use this anymore. And the worst top coat of them all, this is the Essence Gel Look top coat. It's literally the worst. I have 2 lip glosses from Burt's Bees. These were new when I bought them, but they're not anymore. This is the 100% natural lip gloss in 251 Evening Glow and 239 Spring Splendor. They were fine when I didn't know anything about lipstick or lip gloss, and now they just smell bad, and they're not actually that good in the first place, so bye. These are mostly placeholders. I threw out like a million samples because I just had a drawer full of samples. These didn't make it into my first trash run of samples, so I figured I'd put these in there just to say that I did throw away a whole lot of samples. These specifically are the Cover FX Illuminating Powder in Light, which I actually really love. I want to get the travel size of it, but we've been sold out of the travel size for months. And the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. I love the Shimmering Skin Perfectors, but I need the white one. Opal, I think. This one's a little too dark for me to actually be a highlighter. This is the NYX Auto Brow Pencil in EP06 Taupe. It is just weird. It's a lot stiffer brush than I'm used to, and it's also a much larger brush. Like, it's really hard to get any color out of it, but it's also really wide tip. I never used it. And we have a tube of Duo because this is old as heck and it smells even worse than normal Duo, and I like the brush on a lot better because this is just so much harder to work with. And finally we come to some actual empties, so yay! I guess there were a couple of these in here before, but everything from here on out are empties that I was saving, but I'm not going to move my empties back to Kansas just so I can save them for another 6 months before I tell you about them, so I'll tell you about them now. I have a sample of the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I really love this stuff. It's pretty awesome. But it does definitely have a white cast. So if you have even medium skin tone, because it shows up a little bit white on me. So if you have even a medium skin tone, and especially if you have a dark skin tone, try before you buy, I guess. But in terms of just how it feels and the base that it gives your skin, it's just so beautiful. You have seen this before. This is an Etude House sheet mask. This one is in honey. I have thrown all the other ones that I've used away, so I figured I would use this as a place marker. I've used a couple hyaluronic acid and a royal jelly. I've also used the Misha Cinake, I think, and a couple My Beauty Diary, the apple polyphenol and one other one. I don't remember which one. But sheet masks, good. And finally, the least glamorous empty maybe of all time, deodorant. This is the Degree Ultra Clear, Pure Clean with Tri-Clear Invisible Solid Antiperspirant and Deodorant. It has a little dress on it. It has a little black dress with blue writing on it. I don't know. I like this one a lot. It still stains some of my shirts white, but only if they were really tight and I got really sweaty. So can't really avoid that. But it smelled really good and it did help control stuff going on down there. So that was good. My problem with deodorant is always that I fall in love with a deodorant or I get really used to a deodorant. Honestly, that's usually what it is. And then I go to the store and I can never find the same one again. What is up with that? And then as soon as I start using a new one, because I had to buy a new one because I couldn't find the same one, all day I'm like, what is that? Oh, it's my deodorant. Like, I just get really aware of wearing deodorant. I don't like it. And then it takes me a couple months before my body just sort of knows that's what that smell is and starts to ignore it. So for a couple months, I'm really aware of the scent of my deodorant, and I am not a fan of that. Why? Why can't I ever find the same deodorant twice in a row? Like, does the universe hate me, or do they do that on purpose? Can someone explain, please? Because inquiring minds need to know. And with that, that's all my empties and trash. This is all going into the trash as soon as I finish this video. My husband's going to be happy because he wants me to get rid of as much stuff as possible. He would literally like throw out everything that we own and then just start over, which, you know, to each his own. But I'm like, but my mommy gave me that. Or, but I bought that when I was in Hawaii. And then I can never get rid of anything. I don't know, I have issues. Empties are helping though, because then I at least can show someone what I went through and have like record that I once owned this. So maybe I'll get better in the future, but this is like all the throwing away I can do for now. So this is all going in the trash, and then just about everything left in the apartment is going into boxes. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this is going up Thursday. I am packing all of our stuff on Friday. Well, I'm doing very little of the work. Mostly it will be Ryan and his brother and a couple friends of mine. Thank you all so much for being awesome, because I got little girl arms. I can't pick up no bed. Let's be real. I will manage to move a few boxes, and that's probably it. But that means that after this video, there won't be a whole lot of interesting stuff going on. I won't really be able to do tutorials because my lights are going to be gone, so that's going to suck. I don't really know. We'll figure it out. But for sure, there will be a vlog of all of the moving and the packing. So look forward to that. And then it'll be Christmas. And then there will be one more week of weird in between stuff. And then we'll be at the new house. So I can show you all of that. And I am really, really excited. Like, you have no idea how excited I am. I'm so excited. Like, super pumped. So I look forward to that and showing you that. And it's going to be great. In the meantime, I will get up what I can get up. Just bear with me and we'll make it through. It'll be gone before we know it. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. You gave me a little bit of a break from packing, and Ryan actually just went to go get dinner, so I think I get dinner as soon as I get off here and throw all this away, which is awesome. He's the best. Thank you, honey. And I will talk to you all soon. Have a good night. Bye. I forgot one. Oh no. We had dinner. It was Chipotle. I have a problem. That was the third time I've had Chipotle this week. I don't want to talk about it. Then I came back over here to clean up, and I found this sitting on my desk. It is the Clinique Repair Wear Laser Focus. It's a serum. We use this whole thing. I am a big fan, actually, so I feel really bad that I left it out. I'm very sorry, Clinique. Try this out if you haven't. It's really nice. I also have their Smart Serum. I am looking forward to using it, but I have to finish the Mise-en Snail whatever that I'm using right now. I'm sure that I'll talk about that at some point as well. But Clinique Serum I have had excellent experience with so far, so I wanted to throw that in there before I throw it away, because as I've said, I'm not taking this back to Kansas. It's empty, so there it is for you now. Now that we've eaten dinner and I have officially finished this video, I think I have to get back to packing. Bye for real this time.